Falls Township for July 11th, 2023. Could everybody please rise for the pledge? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Let's do some introductions here. We got, to my far right, we got Lainey Strelick. To my left, we got Aaron Mackey via Zoom. I'm sorry. To my left, we got, to my left, we got Bob McKay. Thank you. I told you I was going to screw that up. Via Zoom, we got Aaron Mackey and Bill Kiernan. Sorry about that. We got our solicitor tonight is Cliff Biblemeyer, and representing the township, we got Matt Takita and Ed Neubauer, and our court reporter is Karen Wright Browndorf. Sorry for fumbling through that tonight, guys. Tonight we have a petition for a continuance for August 8th, 2023 for Night and Day Properties. Would somebody like to make motion, please?
I'll make a motion to continue.
Thank you. So that's good for August 8th, 2023?
Just for the record, we'll mark that request as A3 for today's purposes.
Perfect.
Gotcha. You got the, I got you. Okay.
We good? Okay. All right, sorry about that. I probably messed everybody up right now. All right, so petition number 1, premium truck repair, 225 Lincoln Highway, Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, 19030, tax map parcel number 13-003-016-001, zone OIP. Requesting a use variance to allow commercial repairs for trucks and trailers, section 209-32-1B, parentheses 1. How you doing, sir?
Good evening, Mike McGinnis from Begley Carlin, here on behalf of the applicant, Premium Truck Repair, and my voice is a little shot today, so I apologize if you can bear with me tonight.
Yeah, I'm having a little problems here. Yeah.
Is that, I'll just make sure
That's
I
a
speak
little bit
into
better,
that.
yeah, if it gets
All right.
closer to you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And I don't know, Mr. Bidley-Meyer, I've previously provided the certificate of service this evening.
You ready? Mr. Chairman, for tonight's purposes, I would like to mark some exhibits, if you wouldn't mind. The first of which will be ZHB1, which is the application for zoning ordinance appeal, along with accompanying statement in support. ZH2 will be 8 pages containing 8 colored photographs, one of which shows the property was posted as required. ZHB3 will be the site plan aerial view of the property. ZHB4 will be the notification letter from Falls Township to applicant's attorney giving notice of tonight's meeting. ZHB5 will be proof of publication in the Bucks County Courier Times, which confirms that this matter was published on both June 25th and July 2nd as required. Mr. McGinnis has provided me with a document that I will have marked for today's purposes as A1. These are neighbor notification letters as required. I have reviewed these, and the packet provides and satisfies the notice requirements.
All right. Thank you. As I said, good evening. I'm Mike McGinnis from Begley Carlin, here on behalf of the applicant in this matter, Premium Truck Repair, Inc. Premium is a proposed tenant at the property located at 225 Lincoln Highway. The underlying tax parcel is 13-3-16-001, and the property is zoned OIP. Specifically, if you look at what we're here proposing tonight, that is for Premium to occupy an approximately 17,360 square feet of space on the over 100-acre property. You'll note on the plans which were submitted as part of the application that the area that Premium is seeking to occupy is located within what we call either warehouse or building E on site. In correspondence with the property owner, which is now Norfolk Southern and their property management group, I've actually received a list where I believe there are over 60 different spaces designated at this property for lease. If you're familiar, it's a very large property off of Lincoln Highway, which are made available to a wide array of tenants who have a variety of uses. Those tenants range from office space to warehousing to small contractors to commercial vehicle repair operations. Premium is a commercial vehicle repair shop which offers heavy-duty truck and trailer alignment, drivetrain rebuilds, and drivetrain repairs, amongst other services. Their lease, what I'm labeling their current space on Bustleton Pike, expired at the end of June. We appreciate the board meeting tonight. We know we're the only item on the agenda, but the matter's been fairly exigent on Premium's end because they're now extending their lease on a day-to-day basis until hopefully they secure approval to move into this site. Premium has 13 employees. They've been in business for 8 years and have what I would submit as reasonable hours of operation, specifically 8 to 6 p.m., 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the week, and 8 to 1 p.m. on Saturday. This particular location on site within Building E has had a historical variety of uses that are quite similar to Premium's. So specifically, there is a business within Building E, commercial trailer leasing. We refer to them as CTL, which basically has a functionally identical from a use standpoint business that's currently occupying 14,500 square feet of space. Warehouse E has additionally been used over the years by Strict Trailer, which modified trailers and made repairs at the site, as did Keystone Freight, which was a operation which preceded CTL's occupancy within Warehouse C. In fact, this particular area on site was previously occupied by a business called New Harvest, which was running a substantially similar operation to what Premium is proposing. Specifically, they were repairing and maintaining large cabs. The issue was when New Harvest submitted their application to the township, that particular use wasn't identified as part of the packet in their LOI. And because of that, the township didn't have a particular specific documentation which authorized that use in this space, or we wouldn't be here tonight because it would just be a continuation of a pre-existing non-conforming use which just had a different tenant. CTL, although they're in the same building, and they were granted zoning hearing board approval by this board back in 2016, has a different suite. So again, we couldn't piggyback on that approval, which is why, again, we're here. But I'm only going over those different uses and different businesses to illustrate that, particularly on this site and in this building, Premium's use is very consistent and similar to other uses that have historically been here and are currently operating. I do have a letter which I'm happy to provide if the board would like to see it, from Jim Wrigley, who is the current property manager at the site that Norfolk Southern appointed as part of KPG Commercial Management, which indicated that he has personal knowledge that this particular site was previously leased and occupied by New Harvest, and who had operated a large truck cab maintenance operation in the same portion of the premises. With that, I will just state for the record that we are seeking the following relief, and that is a variance from Section 209-32-1B1 to permit this use in the OIP district. There is no other site alterations proposed. There are no site improvements proposed as part of this use. What I would like to do, if it's acceptable to the board, would be to have a colloquy and briefly summarize the testimony that would be provided, and then open it up to the board for questions, if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right, thank you. I have Dan Malkin with me. Would you like him sworn at the beginning of the colloquy or at the conclusion of the colloquy? All right, I'll summarize and then have Mr. Moken sworn in.
Okay.
So, Mr. Moken, if he was offered to provide testimony, would state that he is the manager at Premium Truck Repair, that Premium Truck Repair has been in business for approximately 8 years, that Premium Truck Repair offers alignment drivetrain rebuilds and drivetrain repairs, amongst other services, to a variety of commercial vehicles and trailers, that there are 13 employees as part of Premium's operation, that they're currently leasing space off of Roosevelt Boulevard and the lease just expired, that their goal is to relocate their operation to this site at 225 Lincoln, that the drawings depicted and submitted as part of the application packet are consistent with the space that they're seeking to occupy, that they have been in and are in constant communication with CTL, who is operating a business at the other portion of Building E. The CTL is in support of this application, despite operating a similar business, and that they will remain cooperative with CTL during the balance of their tenancy if their application is approved, that they're aware that New Harvest was the prior occupant of this same space, and that New Harvest operated a similar business operation to what is being proposed by Premium this evening, that they have personal knowledge of this operation, that they are aware of the other businesses that are located at 225, and in particular in Building E, which includes, again, CTL and other businesses such as specialty steel fabrication, that they believe that this use is consistent with other uses that are currently operating at this site, and that will not negatively impact any of the existing tenants, the landowner, or any of the surrounding property owners. And that would substantially be the testimony that Mr. Moken would offer if he was called as a witness this evening. And Dan, if you can stand up, please. Come over to the microphone.
I'll swear you in. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Could you state your full name and spell it, please?
Daniel Mukin, Daniel. Last name is Moukin.
All right. Good evening, Mr. Mukin. You heard the summary that I provided to the board this evening, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And if you were called to testify, would you so adopt the summary as your own testimony that you would have given this evening?
Yes.
Are there any items that you would correct or add to as part of my summary?
No.
All right. I have nothing further. We'd be happy to answer any questions.
Excellent. Laney?
None for me.
Up?
Just want to clarify, all work done on the truck will be inside the building itself, right? No storage of junk parts or anything outside of the warehouse?
I'm sorry, what was that?
All work on the trucks will be done inside the building itself, and storage of parts will be inside?
Yes, nothing's outside.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. Aaron?
Nothing here, thanks.
Bill?
Nothing here. I'm familiar with the site, and there are several mixed uses there. I have no problem with this.
Did you get that? Okay. And okay, thank you, Bill. I have nothing either. Somebody like, any correspondence from the township? Thank you, sir. Somebody like,
I don't see anybody here, but just...
yeah, no, any public comment, but there's no public here, so I guess we're good. Somebody like to make a motion on this?
I'll make a motion. I move that the application of Premium Truck Repair requesting a use variance from section 209-32.1.B1 on the Fairless Township zoning ordinance be granted to allow commercial repairs for trucks and trailers at the property located at 225 Lincoln Highway in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, 19030, as depicted on the plans and in accordance with the testimony presented to the zoning hearing board.
Thank you, Laney. Someone like to second that?
I'll second.
I'll second it.
Excellent. Laney, can you pull the board, please?
Sure. Bob?
Yes.
Aaron?
So, Laney, your mic's not on. I assume that I heard that you said
Aaron.
this was a motion to approve?
Correct, Aaron.
Approve. Yeah, okay. So I'm a yes, thanks.
Bill?
Yes.
I'm a yes, and Doug?
Yes. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry for my voice again
No,
tonight.
you're fine. You're fine. I screwed everything up in the beginning any darn way. I fumbled
Thank you.
pretty good.
Have a good night.
I apologize. Someone like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Someone like to second that?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.